I first heard of the idea around 3 years ago, and at first I thought, wow, this is something very different.
Talking to my colleague, hey, what about if we're doing this? Their initial response was, it's gonna be expensive.
I had doubt. I was like, really? Can we do this?
We're literally tipping up the development world and doing something completely different. We're the first to do it on this scale.
Kevler Homes is a residential building company, building all kinds of houses.
Kevler Homes has got 3 values: people, innovation and sustainability.
Well, the traditional way of developing from greenfield to residential is you develop the land first, go through all the civil works, get the title, then the builder would start coming in. We decided that we wanted to work in a completely different way by doing civil construction and in parallel with residential construction.
You cut down the time frame of build by more than half.
The most common perception is to be sustainable, the build costs will have to go up. So we wanted to do it differently so that we keep the house affordable. It was a big jump from what we were doing initially.
There's no history that we can go back to. We've got nobody to learn off. Are we ready? Is our team ready?
Everybody had to think of things differently, right down to the guys that are doing the electrical mains in the subdivision.
There's a number of challenges we've faced. First of all is people trusting this idea, people who work with us in our internal team and our contractors and consultants.
We had a really good team, everybody was on board, everybody knew what we were trying to achieve, and they were well and truly supportive.
We just completed our first stage. There will be more than 200 houses yet to be built.
We have our first residents moving in, and we've done it in 7 months. That would normally be a 15 to 18 month process.
We've achieved more efficiency, we've reduced the waste.
Generally, for average size house built, the minimum number of skip, you will need at least 4 of them. For the first 23 houses we built, you will require 92 of them. We only use 48, less than half of the waste.
We are the first development in New Zealand to use a new reduced energy asphalt. We've also used low carbon concrete for all our concrete footpaths. We've saved 30 tonne of carbon monoxide being released into the environment. By the time we finish our whole development, that is north of 300 tonne.
Some of the key features we've decided to implement throughout this project include solar panels on every home, Wi-Fi controlled blinds, security cameras, as well as ducted heating systems, so your house is always warm.
Let's talk about solar panels. So in the first stage of our subdivision, we've been able to save our homeowners about $1,000 worth of power bill per year per household.
I'm really proud of what we've achieved to date so far. Hopefully the proof is in the pudding and people will see that the industry can change.
So what's next? We want to build on what we've already achieved to be more sustainable and continue to be leaders in this industry.
We now have proven that we can do this, and for the future, we can do it much better.
We are very proud of being the market leader in building sustainable houses. And I'm hoping every business can have the same mentality to protect our environment.